Oh, welcome to the podcast.
My head is still spinning.
Because you banged your knee?
Oh my gosh, yes. And it's my bad knee
know,
too.
gosh, it really
it's
is.
got so many scars.
When you showed me your knee before, it was like a crime scene.
It really is.
You need police tape around your kneecap.
This knee's been hacked up. I've got like 2/3 of my patella. I've got screws in there. It's all, that's the one I had the reconstruction on. Nutella.
Oh, sorry, Nutella, yeah.
But I knocked my knee and immediately there was a bruise and it hurt so much. It's like when you hit your funny bone, it's not funny at all and you just can't move and you're like frozen for like a minute.
But your head is spinning because of Kylie Minogue. Now, Jermaine, is Kylie Minogue's chat going to be in our show podcast that we're doing the intro for now, or is it going to be in its own podcast as well?
It will be in the show and it will have its own
So
dedicated Kylie Minogue only.
So stick with this podcast now and you'll hear Kylie.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Kylie podcast.
Oh, my God, yeah. Well, Joel, poor Joel.
Oh,
I mean, he
Joel.
certainly picked some time to be away because Dannii Minogue left us a nice message. We talked about Kamala Harris on today's show and we got Kylie Minogue. So,
And
Joel,
also-
if you're listening right now, which I know you will be.
We'll be in the bath.
I
The
get a
whole
nice bath
time,
with the
though,
Peroni.
he's been like, oh my gosh, it's going to be amazing. I'm going to Italy to hang out with Dannii Minogue. And we didn't know that this chat was happening until like Tuesday.
I couldn't wait to tell him. I couldn't wait to tell him that he was going to miss it.
Ran to your phone. But it's just so ironic that he's over
I know.
there and doing that with Dannii.
I know.
And we get
That's all
Kylie,
right.
his great love, Kylie Minogue.
Well, we got to have Kylie.
She's amazing.
You don't get to have her anymore. Enjoy the podcast.
This is Ricky Lee, Tim, and Joel.
It's Ricky Lee, it's Tim Blackwell, it's Joel Creasy, it's the gang.
Yo, yo.
Yes, guilty as charged. Today I feel Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel, Tim to the best I love.
I think this could be the best show ever.
This is the best day of my whole life.
Hanging out with friends.
Wow. We're the up and about party show.
Turn it up, Tim.
Oh yeah, here we go.
My girls have been out and about. They've been chatting.
Oh, you ready for this?
Woohoo!
Get your head around Friday afternoon because this is like the Blue Monday remix of Kylie's Can't Get You Out of My Head. And you know why we're playing it?
I know why.
We've got Kylie Minogue on the show.
We've got Kylie Minogue on the show today. It's so exciting.
And we have tickets to go and see her. She's bringing her Tension Tour to Australia for shows nationally. Pre-sale starts on Tuesday. All tickets go on sale next Friday, but we get your tickets after 5 o'clock.
This is good.
It's good, isn't it?
This feels really good.
Right. All our calls today too get a cheeky little $100 Coles Express and Ready Express gift card if you want one. Call us and tell us what you're up to. 13 24 10 for the weekend.
Yeah, celebrate your Friday afternoon with us.
Ricky Lee, Tim, and Joel
Heard of it.
on Nova.
Oh, good. Hello, Natalie on 13 24 10.
Oh, hey, how you going?
Very good. Happy Friday.
Oh my gosh, happy Friday.
You got any plans for the weekend, Natalie?
Well, I'm currently driving myself and my kids into Sydney from Camden area to go see my sister and my nephew because they're up from Melbourne.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful.
Well,
Hi, kids.
you will pass many Coles Express, no doubt, and we'll hand you a $100 Coles Express and Ready Express gift card, okay?
Oh, thank you so much.
Over to you, Nick.
G'day, legends. How are we?
Very
Not
good.
too bad.
Very good.
Really ready for this weekend.
I know, we're ready for Kylie too.
Yes.
Yeah, queen.
You a big Kylie fan, Nick?
Not really, no.
That's all right.
Oh, Nick.
We'll still give you $100 to spend at Coles Express and Ready Express. Well done. Happy
Thanks,
weekend.
legends.
One more.
Hi, Jackie.
And then I want to let this beat do the talking. Hey,
Hello,
Jackie.
Jackie.
Hello, how you going?
Very good. Happy Friday, girlfriend.
Thank you. Happy Friday.
You. $100 for you too. Well
I'm
done.
going to see Wicked.
Oh, amazing. We'll have the
Wow.
best time.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Okay, good. Enjoy yourself. Rather you than me.
I've come dressed as the
I
Wicked
was
Witch
gonna say.
of the West.
In the loudest dress ever to
It's
interview
not
Kylie.
loud.
Come on, wait. Wait. I love this so much. Yes.
This is khaki green. It's not loud. It's not neon.
Just put it up to the microphone.
Oh.
That's what I mean by loud. Not loud.
I thought you meant the colour was loud.
No.
I thought you'd be proud of me for changing things up and not wearing black.
It's just shocking still.
It's not.
It's like,
Put your sunnies on.
I know.
Relax.
all right, so much on today's show.
Kylie Minogue's the big one.
Yes. FrontierTouring.com has all the details for tickets. As I said, pre-sale starts next Tuesday. All tickets on sale next Friday for the Tension Tour. And I love that Tension song.
So good.
So nice.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's actually one of my favourite Kylie songs now.
And when's the weekend here?
The Weekend.
Oh, next month? Oh my God, this is Dancing in the Flames here on Nova.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel
Heard of it?
on Nova.
The Weekend, Dancing in the Flames, Friday afternoon on Nova. What do you think of The Weekend's voice?
I love The Weekend.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a little bit of The Weekend that has inspiration from Michael Jackson in there.
Yeah.
And I like that.
Yeah.
But then there's a part of me that's like, you'll never be Michael Jackson.
Well, Nicki Minaj has praised The Weeknd's vocals in a tweet.
Oh, she's a great singer.
How does The Weeknd still have that sweet, young-sounding falsetto? Question mark.
Well, it's rare for a man to have such a high-pitched voice.
Oh. Wonder if he's like that guy that we had on the show yesterday. The
little boy that lost his
with
balls.
no balls.
Oh, he was so terrified.
Maybe
and
The
so
Weeknd-
concerned and so scared.
Maybe The Weeknd's just cold all the time.
Maybe he's
Maybe he's
They're
freezing.
gone, but they're not in there. The little things.
Gee.
That poor little boy. He
Where
was
is
so
it? Well,
Scared.
I've got it somewhere. Hang on, let me find it. Oh, here we go. Hang on.
Is there supposed to be balls in here?
Is there supposed to be balls in here?
I don't have no balls here.
There was a little kid who just realised when he got really, really cold and he was asking his dad,
Is
is
there supposed to be balls in here? I don't have no balls here.
isn't that brilliant?
It's the cutest thing I've ever seen. I don't have no balls. They're supposed to be here, but they're gone.
Especially because he sounds like he's in The Departed.
He does. He sounds a bit like Joe Pesci.
Yeah, that's right. What you talking about?
What you talking about?
The Red Sox.
There's no balls.
Let's go to Wrigley Field and watch the Sox.
That's The Weekend when he was a kid.
Let's go to Wrigley Field and watch the Sox, Abel. Hey, Abel.
on.
Hey, Abel.
Who cares?
I got no balls in here, Abel.
Hey, Tony.
Hey, Abel.
Tony.
Anyway, by the way, we have the door open in here because I had a little dance to Summertime Sadness before.
By yourself, which is the
Well, then
the
Jermaine
saddest
came in,
and
which was even
creepiest
sadder.
thing.
But then I was directing like traffic on runways with the Chemist Warehouse, Mini Warehouse fragrances, which of course are on sale for footy finals right now.
Oh, beautiful.
And I've just...
You really
I
did in the
spied in
room.
there.
You came down the hall with the other end of the building and I could still smell it.
Mm-hmm.
You're like me with the Glen 20 wall the other day. It really stinks in here.
Maybe it's a silly thing that makes you uncomfortable. Is like because I don't like too much fragrance. I don't like too much scent on someone. Like I like a little whiff. I like to feel that I've discovered it. Like,
Gosh, you're a difficult human, you are. Because I spray the exact same amount of perfume on my body at the same time of day every day before I leave the house. 2 pumps on the neck and 2 on the wrist.
2 pumps on the neck.
2. Oh, God.
As the old called away. The apple doesn't fall far, eh? Just like this. 2 pumps on the neck. Well,
Got to move the necklace out of the way just to make sure. And I come in sometimes and you're so offended by the smell you're like, whoa!
because it's obviously not the same.
It's
Otherwise,
exactly the same and it's the same perfume.
maybe it has a residue on your outfit potentially.
No, because I spray it on my skin.
All
At the
right.
same time.
I don't know. Hey,
It's like you think that the paper changes every
it
day.
does.
It
does.
doesn't.
Sometimes the paper at the moment is really good.
It's the same paper that everyone in the building's been using for ages.
Well, I'm going to get to the bottom of this next. When we're back, I'm going to go to the office manager because I can't trust you guys. You're all gaslighting me, clearly. All of you in there gaslighting me about the paper. This is
It's the
different
same-
paper.
It's the same.
All right,
And why do you
13,
care
24,
so
10.
much about the paper?
Because I like it like this. I don't like it like that.
All right, Guy Sebastian.
13, 24, 10. We'll talk about why we're talking about this in a sec. But silly things that make you uncomfortable. We do have $100 to spend at Shell, Coles Express and Ready Express. The gift card for you. 13, 24, 10. The silly things that make you uncomfortable.
I've just been handed a list of Tim's rules.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel
Heard of it?
on Nova.
Bruno Mars, 24 Carat Magic on a Friday afternoon.
To the moon.
Yeah.
Come on, put your pinky fingers. Come on.
What you gonna do?
24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe so pale.
You know how Bruno's people suing Miley. There was a really interesting article today in Pop Bitch that
Yeah.
I will not bore you with on air, but I will send it to you.
Definitely
after
send
this.
it to me.
Because it's like they should talk, basically, because they're involved in a lot of suits at the moment.
Oh, both of them?
Well, the private equity company, it's complicated. I don't want to go into it
heard
now.
that it wasn't Bruno that was
No,
actively
it's not.
doing it. It's
It's
the
not.
people that... So someone owns his publishing.
Yes, and there's apparently a lot of private equity firms now buying publishing like crazy and
Yeah.
then going into litigious, like...
Yeah, they go after
They're
people.
going into suits just to make more money off their investment. It's weird.
They buy songwriters or artists their back catalogue like of the songs that they have written, so that from then on they can earn the royalties that those songs will continue to make forever. These huge hits. But it can get real nasty.
It's getting real nasty and complicated. Can we just get back to the music, guys? That's all I want to do. Just like make it about the music.
It
like the
makes
old
me
days.
uncomfortable how much people are going after each other for music. Not as much as the son of John Lennon and Yoko Ono.
Oh, Yoko Ono, who follows me on X.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah,
Really?
I've shown you that before.
I have definitely forgotten that, Tim Factwell.
It's so random, but
That's
she does.
so random. And Solange tweeted you. I remember that big.
Solange
that
Look.
big.
follows you.
Why does she follow you? What do you do
Why
on
wouldn't she?
Twitter?
Why
That
wouldn't-
is
Why
so.
wouldn't Yoko follow me on X?
Like, no offense, but you don't post.
I'm prolific on
Are
X.
you? As in, because you don't say anything.
No, the last
She
thing-
likes it. She likes that.
Yeah. Oh, there's a picture of Justin Bieber with Diddy. I'll look at that later.
You might want to undo retweet.
What's John Lennon and Yoko's son Sean up to?
So Sean has spoken out about what he thinks of Taylor Swift. Now, this was in reaction to Donald Trump's tweet saying,
right.
"I hate Taylor Swift." He's a grown man, and he did that.
Yeah.
Now, he said that he's never been a fan of Taylor Swift's music. This is John Lennon and Yoko Ono's son, but still believes that she should be respected and, in fact, treasured, which is true. So he really is a deep.
You have to respect Taylor. You have to.
Absolutely.
I'm
Even if you
sorry.
don't like her music, you have to respect
You
her
have to
game.
respect her. You have to.
And everything that she's done. Now, Sean said that he only knew one of Taylor's songs, which I don't believe. I think he's a bit of a lie here. He said he knows Bad Blood, and it made him uncomfortable, the part where she rhymed Mad Love with Bad Blood.
Baby, now we got bad blood. You know it used to be mad love.
What's wrong with
I
that?
don't understand why it makes him uncomfortable.
Oh, Sean. And also he's the scene as well, SEAN. That annoys me.
Oh.
Little things that make you uncomfortable.
What?
Scene.
Did you
Lennon.
did you want it to be SHAWN?
Yeah, Sean, like Sean the
Like
Sheep.
yawn. Sean.
Sean the Sheep was in.
I reckon Sean's a bit of a jerk.
It's like Geoff. Like, no,
Oh,
you're
Geoff.
Jeff.
Yeah, with a J.
Yeah, you're Geoff. Oh, okay, cool.
Get out of here, Geoff.
Geoff.
So we're talking silly things
Okay,
that make
I
you
like this.
uncomfortable.
Sushi for dinner.
Yeah, I
Boo.
have just been past a list of Tim's do's and don'ts. One of them that makes me no double knots in your shoes unless you're running. What's wrong with double
Double
knots?
knots in your shoes if you're an adult. Lame.
But sometimes you've got like slippery shoelaces and you don't want to have to do them up all the time.
I don't want to see you double knot. You're an
would
adult.
Hate to go for a walk with me and Rich because he has to do his shoelaces up all the time. No full meals at 4:45 p.m. That makes you uncomfortable.
I know that was when we had Mason paneling the show once when we were overseas, and he had a full like roast dinner at 4:45, and then yawned for the rest of the show.
No calling Tim by his name.
No, I don't like that.
Tim. Hey, Tim.
What about when people say AM in the morning? In the bin.
Oh, AM in the morning. Oh, it was
hate
3
that.
a.m. in the morning. Yeah, the
Yeah,
AM bit
yeah.
was what gave that away. You don't need to say in the morning. Do you know what makes me feel really uncomfortable? What
We
are
don't
you
really
doing?
have a G off in a scene.
Oh my God, we have a G off in a scene. Stop.
Is that real? We've just hang on. Are you
can't
shitting
happen.
us?
That can't happen.
I've literally just made fun of the names Sean SEAN and Geoff GEOFF without even looking at that, and we have Jeff and Sian. Geoff and Sion.
We have G off and Sian.
Geoff and Sion. Firstly, both of you, hello, welcome to the show, both of you. Geoff and
guys.
Sion.
Hey, how you going?
Are you offended by the G off and Sion?
Not at all, because it's Jeff with a J.
Oh, that's good.
See, that's right. You've done it right.
Okay, g'day,
Yes,
Jeff
my
with the J.
parents- My parents done it right.
Then
All right,
you would,
and-
it's short for Jeffrey.
Definitely not.
Okay.
Oh, just Jeff. Okay.
Just Jeff, what silly thing
Yeah.
makes you uncomfortable?
When you put socks on the wrong feet,
Oh yeah, and then
so
like
it's got to be a left and a right.
Yeah,
yes,
okay, I like
because
that.
then like the big toe. Yes, and it's like on the little.
100%.
Oh.
It'll ruin your day if you get it wrong at the start of the day.
What about silly
100%.
things that make me uncomfortable is people who put sock shoe on? Oh, you're a murderer.
That's what I do. What do you mean? sock, put the shoe on, and then you move over to the other foot and put.
You do your socks, then your shoes.
What? No, you don't.
Yeah, you do it.
Yeah, but that's because you
It's
spend
sock
10
time.
minutes putting your socks all the way up to your knees.
It's sock time, and then it's shoe time.
No,
Sian.
ankle socks. Does that make you uncomfortable?
Yeah, oh my God, gross. Sian. Sean.
Timothy.
Yes.
Yes, Sean. You tell him.
What?
Keep calling him
Sean
Tim.
Connery, mate. The superstar.
How do you spell it?
S-E-A-N. That's how Sean Connery spells it.
All right then, you and Sean Connery. I wouldn't want to be in that company in 2024. You know what I mean? Sean Connery's not everyone's favourite guy.
What makes you uncomfortable, Sean? This
When
conversation?
the wife changes brand of toilet paper.
Oh, yes, because you
Yeah.
get used to the luxury or the softness, shall we say.
Softness and the comfort. And put it over, not under.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've
of
always
course.
over. And like, if you change from a king size sheet to a regular size or a double length roll to a regular size, absolutely not.
I feel safe in this space, but I get who gives a crap because I'm environmental. But I will say this: my finger went through the other day. It's too thin.
But I'm uncomfortable.
Ricky Lee, Tim, and Joel.
My finger went through the other day. It's too thin.
Ricky Lee, Tim, and Joel. Driving you home on Nova.
Don't replay that, Dan. That was a one-off comment.
Oh, that's in the system forever now.
Now, Kylie is back and bringing her attention to Australia for shows nationally. I know this is not Kylie. Don't write in. This is her sister, Dannii. But Dannii is on the other side of the world with our very own Joel Creasy.
Yes, our Joel Creasy has taken an extra few days of his holiday and he's actually hanging out with the one and only Dannii Minogue right about now.
Yeah, and he got this message to us today because she knew we were chatting to Kylie after 5.
Hey, Ricky and Tim, this is Dannii. I'm saying ciao from Italy because I have captive over here your Joel Creasy, whilst I believe you are about to chat to my sister Kylie. So I get one, you get one. So I think it's a fair swap. And Ricky, I have to say, I have been dancing around my villa in Italy to your music. I kid you not. I am loving your album and having a great time. So have a good catch up. We are very, very excited about the Tension Tour for Kylie. All the fans are going nuts. Enjoy. Ciao.
Ciao, Dannii. Thank you so
nice
much.
is that?
That's so nice.
Surprised Joel didn't pop in on that message. What he was doing.
Probably
maybe
having an
making
ice bath.
Making an Aperol Spritz or something.
Probably.
Kylie Minogue on our show after 5. And we have tickets to the Tension Tour as well.
Yes.
Tension.
Ricky Lee, Tim, and Joel
Heard of it?
on Nova.
Chapel Moan. Good luck, babe. Here on Nova. Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel. No Joel with us this week. We're all off next week and then we'll all be back together the week after.
All be back together. Do you know, this morning I was listening to O-Rod's It's a Bad Idea, right? And
Yeah.
it reminded me a little bit of Chapel Roan. I think it's H-O-T-T.
Oh, yeah.
It reminded me a little bit of that.
That's
I was
a
like, oh.
little chanty stuff.
Yes.
A chanty.
A chanty. Love her. No more days of without you. I'm hurting while I'm with you.
A chanty. But if I was a cheerleader, I'd call myself a chanty.
A chanty.
Yeah.
And have a tanty.
Yeah, or put
That's
some
you.
lemonade in a beer and call it a chanty.
Oh, yeah.
Have a shanty.
chanty.
Have a shanty with a chanty.
A little cheeky chanty.
Oh my God, have a shanty with a chanty. New Music Friday coming up in a second, but right now I have no idea what's happening.
Oh, yeah, because you know why?
Why?
Because this is about you.
What, the break that says Ricky?
The break that says Ricky is all about you because this year you are celebrating 23 years at
Yeah.
Nova. There's heaps of people clapping over there. It's not just me.
Oh, there I am.
But we
Throwback Thursday.
wanted a little celebration of our little friend Tim Blackwell.
Yeah.
And to look back at some of the things that you have done while you've been here. Now, I wanted to ask you some questions because I feel like you ask
are you
everybody questions and everybody kind of hears all the, you being funny and silly and crazy. But like, we want to know some things about you. We want to look back at your 23 years
Are
here
you
at
joking?
Nova. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. How much time do we have?
Not very long. Oh. What do you want to know?
That's
Quick.
so boring. No, I've got so many questions. You can't rush me.
2 questions, go.
No, go. We're going to come back and do it because
No, no, I've got New
we
Music
are.
Friday.
No,
I've got grabs and stuff. Do you want me to play those?
no. I want to ask you the questions.
Okay, go.
You can't do this. You can't
What did
ruin
you
your
call me?
own thing. I want to know what's the biggest highlight of working here at Nova.
This right now.
This right here.
Yeah, I hate this
being
so
here with
much.
me. I know.
What are you doing
I know
this
that's
for?
why I want to do it. I want to make you really uncomfortable.
No, I've had lots of highlights. The people mainly, because the people, the best people are still here, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As in, like, just me and you in this
You
room.
and me. That's about it. No, I've stayed friends with everyone. Like Hughesy and Kate, I got to learn radio opposite like Hughesy and Kate when they were at the height of their career.
Yep.
And then got to go to Brisbane and do a show with my own name on it, which was really cool.
And that was the first time you had a show with your name in it.
Yeah. Michelle, Tim, Michelle and Ash, Tim and Michelle.
Oh, see, I can't
Ashanti,
even
Tim and
remember
Michelle.
Ashanti, Tim and Michelle. Well, because you've worked with so many people. Who's been the favourite person that you've worked with over the years?
Oh, you and Joel, obviously.
No.
What do you mean?
You've worked with some of the most iconic people in radio.
I would almost say one of my biggest, the best person is what a lot of people listening wouldn't know would be Kath O'Connor.
Okay.
Our old CEO, and of
Yes.
course our current CEO,
Love ya.
Peter Charlton. But just because Kath met me at radio school, really.
Oh, wow.
And gave me her Today FM and Triple M business card. And then 2 months later said, I'm glad you didn't take that job.
Wow.
Yeah, so she was probably my constant and my biggest support in the good times and I will say the bad.
And the bad.
Yeah.
Has someone given you, because you give very good advice, you gave me some really good advice when I first started working here that I still use and has really helped me in radio but also in TV, that just things are fleeting. You have to go with the moments, go with wherever they take you.
Yeah.
And every time I'm doing live TV, I try not to trip up over myself and get caught up in things. But who's given you the best advice?
Or maybe Ross Stevenson from Melbourne at 3AW, he said to me, just don't take it too seriously because radio will just go on without you.
Yeah.
Like you don't mean much. It's just nice to be here. And that's why that's really the truth of it. Like I've done a little bit of TV and stuff like that and it makes me realise how much I love this.
Yeah.
Because TV is just full of people telling you what to do and everything takes so long.
It does.
Like, oh, are you serious for that?
It does. Well, we really appreciate you and we
Aw,
love
that's
you.
nice.
But I wanted to ask you
No
a
one's
few...
walking in with anything, so you mustn't appreciate me that much.
I wanted
No gifts?
to ask you a few rapid fire questions. You get a gift later. A few rapid fire questions, okay? Because I'm sure you want to wrap this up because you're dying right now and you're very uncomfortable
this,
and I can see. Have you ever used the phrase, do you know who I am, to get into a party?
Not that exact phrase.
What did you say and where was it and for who?
I can't remember, but obviously it was a great party because I don't have any recollection.
Most rock star moment of your whole radio career?
Oh, the Chili Peppers at the Chateau Marmont.
Chili Peppers at the Chateau
and then
Marmont.
going to the Christian Dior show with Anthony Kiedis and Chad Smith.
And didn't they
'cause
launch
that was
it
on.
here with you
and then
too?
that was at Nova Perth. That was pretty good. But I was so nervous that didn't feel like a rock star moment because I was literally pooing myself.
And testy popping for your life.
Yes.
Who's the best person you've interviewed?
Oh, it'd have to be the Chili Peppers. It would have to be the Chili Peppers.
Worst.
Rihanna.
Yeah, the worst.
The Yawnathon.
Okay.
But
F.
I mean, good luck to her now. Obviously, I'd love to interview her now. But Rihanna
Fenty,
in this room.
F, marry, kill. Some of the guests that we've had: Rihanna, Ed Sheeran, and Dasha.
Okay. Well, I've got clear answers for those, and I'll leave that up to you.
I know who that.
Very clear answers.
Okay, I've got some Tim Sophie's choice for you.
Okay.
No more broadcasting or no more beer.
Broadcasting.
I love that. Easy. That wasn't even bring back Marty or bring back Kate.
Next.
Let's spend all day with Ariana Grande or all day with Adele.
All day with Ariana Grande or all day with Adele. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, none. That's
You
too
have to
hard.
choose. Who would you have to spend all day with?
Adele.
She's at least funny.
Adele could be funny, yeah.
Okay, now the last Tim Sophie's choice.
Yeah.
Oasis or Chinese food?
Oh, my God. I'd pick Chinese food, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's plenty of bands. I had Chinese last night. Am I hitting off something? Am I going?
Something. We love you, Tim Blackwell.
Oh, thank you. That's so nice.
Oh my God. And this is where we announce your retirement.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel
Heard of it?
on Nova.
Kylie Minogue tickets and a little interview to go with it too after 5 o'clock.
Take over, some might say.
No, I don't know who would say take over. Kylie Minogue is not taking over the show, but she'll be on for quite a bit of it after 5 o'clock.
I'm so excited. I love her so much.
Have you met her before?
I was doing something at the Opera House on New Year's Eve. I think it was like 2012 or 13. And we were at the same thing and I performed and she was talking at it or something and we were like meters away, but I didn't want to annoy her.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to be that guy, but I really wanted to meet her, but I kind of just let the moment pass by. So
I went to a private party after the Aries once. It was Ed Sheeran, James Blunt, Kylie Minogue and me standing around an ice bucket drinking gin and tonic, having a great time. Then I took a phone call, went downstairs outside to be polite, took the phone call, went back to the door and said, just back upstairs here. And the security guy goes, there's no party up there. And I go, yeah, there is.
Yeah,
I was just there. He's like,
there.
there's no party. And there was no list because it was meant to be private, so I didn't ever get back up there. I know. New Music Friday time. Let's do this. You can search New Music Friday on Spotify.
yeah, if you just go in Spotify, hit New Music Friday, type in New Music Friday, and then there's like the Spotify one, but then there's our Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel playlist, which has all of our picks that we've been putting in as long as we've been doing
I
New
love
Music
this.
Friday.
Why don't you start?
Okay, I'm a bit of a Purple Disco Machine girl. I love the music, I love the vibe. I'm very much into the remixes that they do for people, but this is a song off the new album Paradise called All My Life.
Well, this is good.
Songs like this make me thirsty.
I'm thirsty.
It's like stuck in summer, the sun is shining, I've got a cold glass in my hand, I'm having a little
Nice.
dance, just chatting, dancing,
I know,
waving.
and we're not far away. I know a lot of people. I love daylight savings coming back soon, October 6th, I think it is. We can put our clocks back or whatever it is. It's so
Your
nice.
phone will just do it for you.
Yeah,
Do you have an actual, clock?
I've got radios, remember? Actual radios.
That's right. Oh, yeah, that's so annoying once a year when you got to change, your oven and your car.
Yeah. Do you have an oven in your car?
Yeah, the heater.
You know, we were talking about sock shoe before.
Yeah.
I've got Gojo socks, and they have left and right on them. And Gojo is kicking off his Australian tour tonight. Tickets at his Instagram, the Northcote Social Club in Melbourne, Saturday in Adelaide, Friday, October 3 in Sydney, and Brisbane, October 5. He's so great. I think it was Miss Hollywood was his big song. Remember that? Miss Hollywood?
He's so much fun.
He's so nice as well. He gives back to young people too. I
Yeah.
mean, my daughter's done some stuff with him.
Yeah.
He's so lovely, and this is his new song, Cry About. Gojo.
With you, 'cause for the first time, everything's going alright. So I don't know what I still got you on my mind. She had everything I need right now. I want you 'cause I want something to cry.
I really like that.
Yeah, it's nice. Now, your next song is from a guy that I interviewed at Sony Music,
Yeah.
and he's so lovely, but he did sit there, leaning back with his hand down his actual pants.
What? In an interview?
Yeah, it was a podcast, bro. Relax, bro.
Yeah, but still, if you did that while looking me in the eyes, I would be so uncomfortable.
Well, we had a great chat.
Great chat. Well, there you go.
And
Maybe
then I
that.
shook his hand after.
Oh my God! Stop.
I did.
Maybe it's like an adult version of a blankie, just like putting your hand down
I know
your
it is a little
crutch.
bit comfortable, but it was properly down. I'm not doing it. I've got my
gross.
t-shirt there, properly down.
Yeah, well, I'm not shaking your hand after
good
this.
music.
But this is Tom Grennan,
Yeah.
and I love his music. He's such a good vibe.
He's so good.
He's a summer vibe, this guy. This is his new single. This is called Higher.
It's taking me high. Though we can't get high.
How good is that?
I feel like we're going to be hearing a lot of that.
I know. I hope he comes back. He's so good live too. And I'm going to finish with a song that just has to go into the ads on a Friday.
Okay.
Disclosure's great.
Love.
Chris Lake's great.
Tick.
This is In Two Minds, number 2. Ready for this? New Music Friday on Nova. Wait for it. Right? Jump on our
Friday!
New Music Friday playlist on Spotify. Glossy's next.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel
Heard of it?
on Nova.
Could be the best song we're playing on the radio at the moment. How good's that?
Good.
I mean, I won't say that in front of Kylie after 5. Like, I'll say that her songs are the best.
Kylie's an icon.
She is, and she's on this show after 5.
The Glossies. On screen. On screen. On screen.
All right, let's rip through these so we're on time for Kylie Minogue, please.
Oh my gosh, I almost want to put a blanket ban on these stupid stories of Dave Grohl and his wife. I'm bored.
You're bored?
I'm bored.
Okay, well-
Oh, she was seen without a ring on. Okay, she was
well,
playing tennis.
This is an ex-girlfriend of his called him a... Well, I'll let the Arctic Monkeys explain what the ex-girlfriend called him.
I love that word so much.
Scumbag. That When the Sun Goes Down by the Arctic Monkeys. After this show's finished at 6, obviously don't do it during... Listen to that song in the car.
Okay.
When the Sun Goes Down by the Arctic Monkeys. Plenty of stories floating around. Okay, next glossy, what is happening here?
Oprah and Kamala Harris have just done like a big, like a Unite for America hangout together with a bunch of people. Julia Roberts was on the thing.
It's huge.
Meryl Streep was a part of it.
Yeah, and what a show for Joel Creasy not to be on, because we're talking Kamala Harris and Kylie Minogue after 5 with a message from Danny.
The poor guy.
Oh, yeah, have a day off.
He's going to be so dead. He's going to cry himself to sleep in
That's
Italy.
Oprah. I love this grab, though. This is, I can't remember what the... I think the question was about being a gun owner. Gun Oprah. I almost said being a gun Oprah.
What?
Yeah, I know.
What?
Yes.
Yes, Oprah. But it was
This
just
is
a mistake.
Oprah asking Kamala about being a gun Oprah?
My JJ is painting.
Are you okay?
Owner.
If
And I thought
somebody
that was
breaks in
powerful.
my house, they're getting shot.
Yes. I hear that.
Probably should not have said that.
Wait,
But my staff will deal with that later.
Brilliant.
wait. So she just said if someone breaks in my house, they're getting shot.
Yeah.
I kind of love her even more.
And she said, I probably shouldn't have said that.
And then when she's like, my staff will deal with that
Yeah.
later, I love her.
That's what you say all the time, but more seriously.
I don't have staff.
My staff will deal with that later.
I don't have staff.
Last
That's a Joel
glossy.
Creasy thing to say,
This
not
is
me.
very funny. This is brilliant. What is happening here? Do you know this?
I don't know this. What's going on with Sia?
Sia was at Kathy Griffin's show.
Yes.
I don't know where it was, but she stood up. This is her raw dogging. This is singing her own songs. I think it goes Diamonds, then Chandelier. Have a listen. This is Sia in the audience.
Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Beautiful like diamonds in the sky. You want chandelier now? I'm gonna swing
Wait.
from the chandelier. From the chandelier. I'm gonna live like tomorrow doesn't exist. Like it doesn't exist.
She sounds drunk. She sounds like someone's drunk, Auntie. I love Sia so much, but out of context, it's so red.
And Kamala Harris was in the audience.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel. Nova. Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
Friday night, gentlemen. It's Friday.
Friday on Nova.
Shall we take a dip?
All right, poor old Joel Creasy's not with us. We've already talked about Kamala Harris heaps today. One of his favourites. And next, we have Kylie Minogue on the show.
Of all the days.
And tickets to her Tension Tour. It is coming to Australia February next year. Tickets go on sale next Friday. FrontierTouring.com. We have tickets, though, to give away. And Kylie Minogue herself next.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
Heard of it?
On Nova.
Tension is the name of the song, and Tension is the name of the tour. Kylie Minogue coming to Australia in February. And she's here right now.
Kylie Minogue, welcome. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very, very good. And so excited to be speaking to you today. Congratulations on the big tour announcement.
Huge, the Tension tour
I know.
dates.
It's simultaneously like relief that everyone knows now, and the other part is like, oh, okay, we got work to do.
Can I say a big thank you for releasing this tour about a week and a half after I spent 24 hours getting Oasis tickets, so now I've just come back down to earth, and I'm ready to purchase more tickets again.
Okay, that's good. You've recovered. Okay.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Also,
I
I
appreciate
know
it.
someone who knows someone who knows someone. So if it all gets too much for you, you just
Well, I guess
let me know.
that's the beauty of being such a successful solo artist. You've never had a sibling to, fight with and then release a reunion tour all these years later. It's just been you.
There's a lot going on in the live space, and I'll just kind of concentrate on mine, and I'm really looking forward to it.
And you are kicking off here as well. So, because I would have thought maybe a big homecoming at the end, but is there a bit extra pressure to start at home? Is it more of a comfort thing?
It's not pressure. It's just it feels good and it feels right, and I'm really excited to be starting in Australia.
You have done so many iconic, incredible tours. You're one of the most incredible live performers in the world. You have done so many different styles and shows. What has been your favourite tour so far? I'm sure you're dreaming up something amazing for this incredible tour, but what has been your favourite tour so far?
That's really hard because there's something different in all of them.
Yeah.
I just was thinking about Intimate and Live in 1998, which was really important for me because things could have gone one or two ways, and Australia really kind of saved me by celebrating the album. And so I'll always have so much gratitude and love for those shows, which were pretty rock and roll, come to think of it. I mean, I remember I had to really fight to get two dancers and can we have that little projection screen with my eyes on? I mean, it was so kind of bare bones, but it was so amazing. I'm not answering your question because I'm not choosing one thing, but
there's
Fever
so
Tour for all the obvious reasons because we really kind of smashed it.
Yeah.
And then Aphrodite for all the over the top reasons.
Yeah.
Anti-Tour as the antidote to Aphrodite, in that I didn't really know anyone else who'd done something like Anti-Tour, so I was really proud of that. And what am I cooking up for the next one? Well, I've got two albums, Disco, Tension, and Tension Sequel, Tension 2. I've got new music within those that haven't, this will be the first time they're in a world tour. Definitely some of the old hits, but also I really want to put some kind of 90s, I don't know, like kind of trip house kind of, I don't know, something a bit 90s experimental in there as well. So it's going to be a mixed bag. I can't really verbalize it yet because we haven't done it, but I
was going to say, have you done it yet?
Have you started planning it yet and everything you're going to do? When do you start dreaming that up?
Yeah, the kind of bare bones of it, but I've been going through quite a bit of archive recently. So I'm coming across kind of things that I've done before that, I don't know, I kind of veered away from, and I'd like to bring some of that back. Well, I'll just tell you, it was this really extended version of Confide in Me that Brothers in Rhythm did in 1994.
Oh my gosh.
It was this whole trip. And I feel like I know I would love it, but I think there'd be people at the show who want to be reminded of that time. And then there'll be younger generation who've never experienced that. So I feel like that's my secret edition.
It was a bit back to them, not to make this an Oasis interview, but it was like when someone tweeted, someone said, I got my tickets. Does anyone know other songs other than Wonderwall? And everyone who didn't get tickets was really upset. But I guess you are performing to so many different generations now.
Yeah, I went to see Oasis at Earl's Court, which is in London, which is no longer.
Yeah.
Just when they first came out, and I mean, I was holding a pint. I didn't even drink beer, but I was holding a pint. That places me in that moment in time at an Oasis concert.
The things you do.
Yeah.
Sitting back here, you've always been our Kylie, right? So you've always been above and bigger than big. But then to know in the last 12 to 18 months, you've got a Grammy. You're a global icon at the Brits. Like the Vegas residency. I mean, we're sitting back like we're proud siblings of you. I mean, I've never even met you before.
Oh, that's so nice.
It's so true, though.
Finally, the rest of the world is getting it.
Oh, yeah. There's something in that, isn't there? And I feel the same. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Some of us knew all along, or at least kind of thought maybe this could happen.
Yeah.
And it did happen. And It's nearly taken me out. It's been a lot of work.
Was there a moment that you were just alone with your Grammy and no one else? Because obviously it would have been like this.
No.
Okay. All right.
No, I have to put that on the to-do list. Just Grammy me. But that was a.
Maybe fill it with beer like you did at the Oasis concert.
I might move to champagne. Let's see.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel
Heard of it?
on Nova.
Don't look back in anger. Don't look back in anger.
That's what I always say.
My favourite lyric in that song is "Please don't put your life in the hands of a rock and roll band."
Oh, that's deep.
I'll still try.
I love those. All of
Kylie
those
Minogue.
lyrics.
Loves Oasis. I mean, I feel bad that I've spent the first part of our Kylie Minogue interview talking about Oasis, but that's my act. We have tickets to give away to Kylie's Tension Tour in a second, though, and she is again.
You really never stop.
Basically.
Even through COVID, and you were just saying before about people finally get it, like watching your Infinite Disco show that you put on. So many people put on these shows when we all couldn't see live shows and concerts and we couldn't leave our houses and all of that kind of stuff. And, you know, the biggest artists and stars in the world, Sam Smith, Dua Lipa, all of these people did these kinds of shows and no one could compare to what you did and the show that you put on, and it's a real testament to your team, but also your catalogue and you as an artist. Like it's nobody comes close.
I guess I can be my own worst enemy sometimes because I literally was speaking to someone from my label, not yesterday, I was on a plane yesterday, day before. I said, you know what, I need to say like, hey, Minogue, just go at 84.3%. Don't go 104.7. You don't need to. And he said, yeah, I don't think you can do that. And it's true, I don't. No matter what I'm doing, I really, I guess it's just my MO.
A Minogue 83% is probably like a normal person's 2,000% though. So I'd be happy with a Minogue 82%.
But, you know, I'm driven and I'm passionate and I want the end result to be as good as it can be. So thanks for acknowledging that on something like Infinite Disco, because it was obviously a weird time. But also bearing in mind, there's no perfection. I've definitely learned that. Just make it as best as possible. Perfection is up. That's a whole other.
But that's what you both do. Because so Ricky performed at the Enmore Theatre last Saturday night, a sold-out show. And it was magnificent to kind of watch someone that you're so close with do their thing. And I remember seeing you straight after, and you came off, and you're like, I don't know. And then you watched it back.
Oh,
but
no,
you watched it back, and you're like, it was pretty perfect.
Yeah, it's not true. Do you find that when you watch it back and you go, oh yeah, I wasn't in my right frame of mind when I came off stage? You think everything's
you don't want to be with me after a show. You've got adrenaline. You're doing what you need to do, but you're also, I don't know. I feel a bit like an F1 driver sometimes because you're kind of smarter, faster, braver. You're extra things than you are in your normal life. So all this stuff happens on stage, and I'm with you. I come off and I go, I know that didn't. What about that? And how was it? And you're right. Some things didn't go the way that you would have hoped. But more often than not, it's just you've got to like, I don't know, this energy lifts, and you go, actually, that was free. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
I think it's funny.
But I completely understand what you're talking about.
There's just so much. I think people don't realise this. When you're performing on stage, yes, you've rehearsed the show, and yes, you've done a million rehearsals, and you know the choreography and the costume changes and the stage and the way everything's moving and what everyone's doing and what's coming next. Yeah. But there's also so many tiny little decisions that you're making in your head.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
We could do like a breakout conversation on this because it's really there's so many layers to it.
Well, take it from me, who's a professional concert goer and never been on stage. I've already had a good time before I've even come into the room. So chances are we're all going to be fine with it. Whatever happens, you can make 100 mistakes.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Now, you're performing in Singapore this weekend for the Grand Prix? Is that right?
I am, yeah.
Hence the F1 analogy before. I understand that now. I went to the Singapore Grand Prix a few years ago and I saw that it was Chili Peppers, Muse, Gwen Stefani and Fatboy Slim, and I saw one lap of the race. So the music to me was the biggest part of it.
Well, it's got bigger and bigger. I performed here, I don't know, 9 years ago or so. And there's actually 2 stages. So I'm doing a show on Saturday and Sunday. I like F1 and it's going to be an incredible race.
Yeah, you're going to get a chance to actually
Come on, Oscar.
Yes,
you can do
it. Now, the new music, Tension 2, it's coming out October 18. From what we've heard so far, Dance Alone with Sia, Edge of Saturday Night was out with Blessed Madonna, BB Rexa, My Oh My, Tovlo. You have just already given your fans everything that they want to hear. It is so exciting. You have had, I said before, you've had so many different eras. Disco, cowgirl with Golden, which we loved. Showgirl,
Yes.
electro pop, pure pop, with your alternative pop. Like, how do you go about just dreaming up what you're going to do next?
I don't know if I dream it up. I think we just get to work. Like
Yeah.
with normally it's just a case of going into the studio, and I really like to go in with people that I know and love. I've got some favourites in the UK. Biff, namely, he's done everything, but he's most famous for doing the Spice Girls.
Oh
So,
my gosh.
and I worked with him first in 1999. We did Love at First Sight. So I don't know if I dream it up in advance, but it just kind of reveals itself.
Well, Attention Tour Australia for the shows are everywhere. Pre-sale starts on Tuesday with tickets on sale next Friday, October 2. FrontierTouring.com is the place to go. We have a double pass right now, and this is a question without notice, but I feel like you might be able to handle this. Can you ask a question to our audience that only the biggest Kylie fan would know the answer to, and then obviously off-air give us the answer, and then that's how we'll give the tickets away.
Oh my God. I have to throw it to the team. I need a question that only Kylie fans would know.
Yeah. Sorry to do this to
That's
you.
a really good question, I don't think. Okay. This is so random, it
Go.
means nothing.
I love it.
Right. What's the name of the actor who was in my Some Kind of Bliss video?
Okay.
Who's now a
24/10.
very successful director.
Also, Attention 2 is out October 18. Before we let you go, we have a little taste of it because the song comes out next Friday, but we've been given 29 seconds of it. So let's have a little listen to that, shall we?
So excited.
Yes. Oh, good.
Lights, camera, action, that's it.
Are you ready for your close-up?
Oh my goodness, that's incredible.
And I'll remember that forever, listening to one of your songs, watching you while I listen to it. So thank you for that. Kylie, such a pleasure to have you on the show. February and March is going to be so good. It's very soon. As I said, the tickets go on sale everywhere on Friday. FrontierTouring.com, the place to go.
Sending all the love, and I'll see you when I'm home.
See you soon. Bye,
See you,
Kylie.
Bye. I was holding a pint. I don't even drink beer.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel. Driving you home on Nova.
Oh, blast from the past. Yeah, Kylie's back with her Attention Tour. Pre-sale starts Tuesday with all tickets on sale next Friday. That is October 2. Play if you're playing at home. FrontierTouring.com is the place to go. Or you can just be here now. Josh, you heard Kylie ask her question. Josh, just stay there for us, and I'm going to replay Kylie's question for you before you give us your answer. How big a fan are you, by the way?
Pretty big, I think.
Pretty big, Josh. You sound like pretty excited.
Oh my God. I need a question that only Kylie fans would know.
Yeah. Sorry to do this to
That's
you.
a really good question, I don't think. Okay. What's the name of the actor who was in my Some Kind of Bliss video?
Okay.
Who's now a
24/10.
very successful director.
All right, Josh, this is your moment.
It's Dexter Fletcher.
Let's see, Kylie, who's still hanging around with us from Singapore. What's the answer, Kylie?
The answer is Dexter Fletcher.
Yes! You're going to see Kylie's Attention Tour!
Oh my God!
Have fun, Josh!
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations, and thank you to Kylie Minogue. That'll be available as its own podcast after the show.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
Heard of it?
On Nova.
Katy Perry's album came out today.
I like
good.
this song a lot.
I like the new song that came out today too,
Oh, what's it called? Gorgeous? Is that what it is?
with Kim Petras.
With Kim Petras. I feel like it.
I pronounce it gorgeous.
Gorgeous. I
Gorgeous.
feel like the new song with Kim Petras sounds a lot, gives me a little bit of Unholy vibes. I don't know if that's just because Kim Petras did Unholy with Sam Smith.
Yeah.
Just gives me a little bit of unholy vibes. I like it. It's a bit naughty.
You know what? What's Max Martini produced? That's cool.
I love Max Martin.
Martini. You know what's giving me unholy vibes? You testing out every chair like you're in a Freedom Furniture.
No. There's something going on. Someone is messing with me.
Well, it's like me with the paper. No one believes you. If you say it, no one believes you.
Someone's messing with me. I feel like every day I come in and whatever chair I sit on is like a little bit skew-if. It's like leaning a little bit one side. It's like I'm,
Do you have uneven cheeks?
No, they're very even.
Like this?
No, I feel like Joel with his scoliosis thing and his curvy back, just like weirdly sitting.
Or George Costanza with his big fat wallet. Remember that? He couldn't sit on it probably. It was the best.
Anyway, I've been testing out the chairs to see which one is straight.
Oh, you can't
And
say that.
They're all gay in here, so.
They're all gay. Oh, actually, I do have a little gaydar that Dan has made up for us for your chair.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I think
That's very gay.
the one over there covered in the blanket, that's the bad one. That's the naughty one. Anyway, I have a story.
Real quick.
It's called Peen Essay. That's what this is. This is a peen essay for everyone because
Like a Mexican penis?
No. Essay. No. This image came across my desk before because I work in the newsroom.
Oh, yeah.
Before
What's
the show.
that?
Oh, there's supposed to be a picture. Come on, Jermaine. There's supposed. Yeah. Look at this. 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 That, my friends.
What's that?
That's not a piece of Wagyu steak.
Looks like a ciabatta.
Or a ciabatta that's been sawn off the edge. That is
No, it's
a
not.
fractured penis.
No, it's not.
That is a fractured penis. And
Why is it
did
cut
you know that you?
in half?
Well, this is like the Institute of Human Anatomy is where this photo has come from, and you might not realise that you can fracture your peen because there's no bones in there. There's no bones in there. But
Which is ironic, isn't it? Because of the name some people use.
But what breaks when you get a fractured peen is a piece of internal connective tissue that surrounds the parts that fill with blood when you get excited. If you know what I'm saying. But because it's the weekend, and I know some of you guys will be going out there getting busy this weekend, I thought I'd give a little peen essay of some of the most dangerous things you can do with your peen.
Real quick.
You know what? You read it. I can't say any of them. It makes me nervous.
Okay, standing up.
Standing up, that's quite dangerous for the peen fracture.
Oh, is this dangerous? Right.
Yes, these are the dangerous ones.
Donkey snarl.
Ruff.
The eager chef. Oh, is that what that's called?
Is that what that is? That one. She's very flexible, that girl.
Oh, if you have a Swiss ball, like an exercise ball. Oh, my God. I don't think the people who designed those exercise balls had that in mind. Stairway to Heaven. And Missionary, what's that?
Ricky Lee, Tim, and Joel.
Ben Lee Mabel coming up next, and then Smallsy in the surgery. As per, it's time to finish the week with Caller of the Week.
Hello. Can you put me through to the guy?
Caller of the Week.
So many great calls this week, as always. Actually, really good calls this week. And we got this one from Anonymous, I believe, because we're talking about nightmare parents. We're asking teachers to call. And we had Anonymous Jill. Call us. Okay, this should be good. Anonymous is here. Hello, Anonymous.
Hi, Anon.
Hello, is that me?
That's
Yes.
you.
Yeah,
Sorry, what's your name, Anonymous? And we'll make sure it's you.
Okay, it's Jill. My name is Jill. Sorry.
Congratulations, Anonymous Jill. You are our Caller of the Week. Well done.
We love you, Anonymous Jill. You've won our 29th Caller of the Week mug for 2024 and $100 Coles Express and Ready Express gift card.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel's Week in Review.
We started the week still gushing over Ricky's Enmore gig.
I had the greatest night on Saturday night at the Enmore, sold out show, the greatest crowd, my favourite show of my whole life. It was just so special. It was so special. I saw you play there, Joel.
My son's on stage there this week.
Oh, cool. Okay, so it's not that special.
No, it is. It is.
Can I tell you the funniest thing? When I got into my dress and I put it on myself, and usually I get Rich to come and like zip up the rest of the back of the dress where I can't reach.
Yeah.
And I did the whole show with my dress half zipped up.
One Ricky is enough for the Enmore. What about 800 Bens?
Where do you stand on the name Ben?
Like everyone's got a Ben in their life.
What about 800 Bens?
Too many.
800 Bens. have formed a community of ravers who raise money for mental health charity.
Oh, my God.
Imagine 800 Tims.
Oh my God, we'd
How
all
terrifying.
die. We would all die.
What do you mean?
No one would be able to get a word in.
Tim spends so much time talking that it takes forever.
How long is too long, if you know what I mean?
1 hour is too long.
Yeah, I know.
1 hour's not too
5
long.
minutes.
Speedy Gonzalez's.
Look, all the girls are nodding.
God,
Amen,
no.
sister. Amen. Anybody got time for 1 hour? Am I right?
No one agrees with you, Blackies.
Why?
Because 1 hour?
An hour?
Things I could get done in an hour.
Sitting around looking at your reflection.
We asked for some life advice.
Christian, go. Life advice in one line. Go.
Hate his baggage. Life's too short to be pissed off all the time.
He's fun, though. Sarah.
Look forward with no fear and look back with no regrets.
Oh, I like that one a lot. Shane Dog from Cabramatta. What's your advice?
If you don't like the look of her mum, you wouldn't like her when she's older.
Ricky explained bed rot.
Bed rotting.
Can you explain what it is?
People just spend the whole day in bed on TikTok and the gram, binge watch TV shows.
Does that mean you eat in bed?
Yeah, I quite enjoy like rolling over and finding like a pickle from the cheeseburger that I.
That's not true.
I told you that when I got home from my show on Saturday night, I stood in the shower with a cheeseburger in my mouth and washed myself while nailing a cheeseburger with no hands.
What's wrong with you? Who is this person?
That's me.
Then Tim put Albo in his place.
Prime Minister Anthony Albanese is on the line. Do you mind just holding, because it is Nova.
You can't do this.
There is only one person more important than the Prime Minister on Nova at the moment, and that is Sabrina Carpenter. Are you okay to hold?
That's okay. That's fine.
You can't do that to
As
the
long
Prime
as I
Minister.
can listen.
You can listen. This is Taste. Out of 10, what did you give the Sabrina Carpenter Taste track?
Oh, I'd give it an 8.
Not done yet. Tim went after teachers.
We're calling all teachers because I tell you what, one thing I know for sure, they've all knocked off.
Yeah. Vent away.
Maria, go for it.
The rant is about all the people that think that we finish at 3:30, which I heard you just say.
I love this, Maria. I love this.
But hang on, Maria, though, when did you hear that? In the car on the way home?
Yeah.
There you go.
And finally, with one final swipe, Tim went after Ricky's eyebrows.
I love Rod Stewart with his hair. I think it's sugar syrup and water that Rod Stewart still uses.
I'm going to have to go and make myself a little batch of that when I get home, get myself some volume.
Put on your eyebrows. Get some Rod Stewart acting nothing on those eyebrows of yours.
I literally have to draw mine on and glue on my eyelashes.
I just get my eyebrows trimmed yesterday. I'm like, you know who never had to do that? Ricky.
Oh my God.
What a week on the Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel show.
Oh, thank you guys. Here's your hairspiration.
I went extra hard with my eyebrow pencil today. Oh, that was a fun week.
It was a fun week. We're all back Monday week.
Monday week.
But
We'll
you're
see
still
you
going to
then.
have us in your ears and stuff from Monday. And Kylie
Whatever
Minogue
it is.
about it on the podcast as well.
Yes.
Check it out.
Bye.